Bueno, bueno. Welcome to Ecuador. I'm in Quito, capital of Ecuador. I just got in, flew in from Houston. It is 1:30 in the evening, so I'm probably just gonna take a shower and hit the hay, but where the flight in was good. Drive in was pretty solid. Got to see a little bit of the sneak peek of the city. I have a pretty good view that I don't feel like sharing right now because I don't really want to talk an intro very long. But tomorrow I'm gonna sleep in-ish, wake up at like 9, hopefully, get some breakfast, go to Mass at the Basilica, which I'm very, very excited for, and then just have a little day and go from there is the objective. All right, good morning. Today is Sunday. It's about 9:40, so I got about 7 hours of sleep, which felt good. Got some daylight in Quito now. I'm here at the Hampton by La Carolina Park, which is directly behind me. At least I hope, otherwise I gave you false information. Today, I'm gonna go to the Basilica and go to Mass. Before that, I'm gonna go get some breakfast down at the lobby. But I'm just gonna tour the city. So far, it looks like a very active city. First time in South America, so I'm gonna go explore the architecture and other nerdy stuff like that. So I'll keep you posted. Had an amazing time in the city. Walked through Carolina Park. I went to Mass the Basilica. It was amazing. Now I've ordered some food from one of those guys on the bikes, and it looks very promising. It's supposed to be a burger, some fries. Fries, burger, some sauce, and there should be some wings. Look at that. Bon appetit. Alright, about to go down to meet my guide, Ramiro. Heading to the mountain now. I got to eat breakfast, got all ready, and now I'm ready to make that 3-4 hour drive to the base of the mountain and get to high camp today. Looking forward to it. Well, I'm at high camp now. Like 17,500 feet. I'm already laying in bed. I'm freezing. As soon as we stop moving, it's a lot colder than I thought it would be. But pretty tired. Definitely a good push for the day. Hoping it clears up. It's awful cloudy, so I'm hoping it clears up for at least the summit. Yeah, dinner's in like 30 minutes. I'm just here hanging out, resting, staying warm, and then probably like midnight is when we'll start hiking for tomorrow for the summit push. Feel the altitude a little bit, 17,500 feet, so highest I've ever slept. So we'll see how that goes. Hey guys, so you may have realized I did not record a summit or much of the way up, and that's just because no one summited today due to the weather. There was a group in front of me about by 400 meters, and their guide called it due to weather. And also, the hike is so hard that you just don't want to record on the way up. It is just only uphill, very, very steep, 70, 80 degrees the whole time. And also, because of that, then too, I got to about 19,400 feet, and all of a sudden, just nausea hit me like that, and I threw up on the mountain as well. So, a mix of a few things, I guess. I'm happy with the trip as a whole. If I wasn't supposed to summit in the first place, I'm glad about the lessons I got to learn, both technical mountaineering and just from some of the locals. Um, Probably could have taken the advice on acclimatizing a bit more. No one had really told me about it, but I basically went from keto at 9,000 feet to 17,500 feet, where high camp was, to 19,400 feet. Just a straight up incline in about 24 hours. So not much acclimatization there. And I just think I overworked my body a little bit. Maybe could have strategized that a bit better, but also it's all part of the learning process. My guide was very impressed I got that far without any prior acclimatization hikes. It's hard to say. But the group that was 400 meters above me, they had done a 12-day program, and I would probably recommend something similar to that, hiking something else before you go to straight to Chimborazo, which it is basically 3.5 miles just straight up pretty much the whole time. It's a very steep climb, but the whole trip as a whole was very, very enjoyable. And I'm happy I got the experience. I got the views of the Andes. First time for all that. But now it's time for me to relax and prepare to go to the Galapagos. So we're going to leave that behind and just go have a continued great trip. Well, welcome to the Galapagos Islands. I've already made a friend. I'm at the Galapagos frontier. It's a much newer reserve for the turtles. And as hopefully you can notice, there is not a single tourist in sight, which is exactly what I wanted. Now I can just hang out with this guy for as long as I want for just $10. Hidden gem, you're welcome. But this is my plan for today, hang out with turtles all day. Tomorrow we're on a scuba dive. Friday I'm visiting Pinzon Island to snorkel and hike. Friday I'm gonna do a morning hike to Tortuga Bay for the iguanas. And that's the Galapagos. All right, I'm gonna go hang out with this guy. This is probably how people get taken and die. But I just found a random trail off the side of the road, and now I'm walking in it. Little island jungle. So, wish me luck. Well, I'm deciding to go on a run in the Galapagos now. It's on some random back roads. Decided I'm gonna run back to the hotel. It's like 3.5 miles. Got nothing else to do. I have no service to text a taxi. So I'm gonna run back. That was my conclusion. 3.5 miles. Hopefully like 35 minutes. Then I have to go to the scuba shop and check in for tomorrow. So that's what I'll be up to. As long as I'm heading the right way, this is pretty darn cool. Scuba diving today at Daphne, Menor y Mosquera. I'm about to go get some breakfast at the hotel and then head out for the day. Early rise and shine and get ready. About 6:30 in the morning.
Los trajes que han usado son de 7 y están casi nuevos, entonces el neopreno flota bastante, entonces por eso muchas veces, y aparte de chicos,
It's a miracle that I still have energy. But after scuba diving, took a nice little rinse of the shower. I'm gonna walk to Tortuga Bay to go make some friends with the iguanas now. So that's the plan for now. About a 40-minute walk one way. Should fill the time, and then I have to go to the tour shop to have the instructions for tomorrow. Hopefully the video is doing it justice on just how blue the water is. It's very blue. The currents here are incredibly strong, and I know that firsthand because I was in a very strong one scuba diving earlier today. I'm gonna go look for some iguanas. Hopefully I find some. Looks like some weather's coming in, so we'll see what we can find. I made a lot of friends, and unfortunately, I think they can all fit in my suitcase to come home. That's gonna be a tough explanation to my landlord on why I have 50 iguanas.
¿Cómo estás? Bien, yo también. Hola.
Here's okay, in the middle of the bay. Probably the sea lion saw all the other male. And the other, that one over there is the other male. Look at this, probably they're gonna fight.
You're gonna push it out.
Yes. I like it. Es muy complicado. Look at this really big boy. Quiere botar el macho. Vamos a regresar.
Ya lo pesqué primero, ¿viste?